time to get these videos out. Hi everyone, it's Kaz Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I have some good news. So the round 1 fixture came out. Now I reacted to our pre-season. I will go through all the games as well and get that all out the way, sorted out. As much as possible. But I will say this. Round 1's working. It's going to hit. Now, I'm hoping to go to the footy. Now, we'll do a preview of these. Oh, it's going to be fucking hard, isn't it? Please excuse my language. I think it's how I'm going to do this now. I'll probably do the video the day before. I'll try and do for basketball videos as much as possible, and I think I'm going to try and work it out. I'm going to be doing play ratings videos, but instead I'm not going to do one by one. I'm going to go through the whole team, the whole squad, what was the role. In pre-season will be a little bit different because I might play some guys to get some less minutes and more minutes in, so that's yeah. Yes, some guys might get more minutes, some guys might get less minutes, so I will be basically judging off how they went and how they performed their role. That's how I'm going to do it. I don't stop, trust me. I'm working constantly on this. So I will be doing the footy tips video. And a small preview, so we'll get that done out the way. So let's jump into it, and we'll go by the first game of the season. Now, on the 18th of March, Richmond and Carlton are going to battle at the MCG, hopefully in front of crowds, and that's what I'm hoping for my game for Collingwood as well. So these two teams, big game. Now, a really big game, and I can't stress this out enough. Blue Abroad, Blue Heaven, Pommy, those YouTube channels I got a lot of respect for. It's a big game for their team in Carlton, really is. Carlton fans, spoken to them. I love to see Carlton do well. Now, Richmond has dominated against Carlton. But it's round 1. The importance of winning round 1 might be important for some teams, and it is, because you got the other, second round, third round. I want to see what happens. So I think we can. I think it's important for teams like Carlton to get off to a good start, because you don't want to be 0-2, 0-3, and your season falls away. You always want to start the first month of the season well and consistently. Now, for me, I don't like Thursday night games, and there's a reason why I don't like Thursday night games. Particularly if you have to work the next day. Now, it's fine by me, it doesn't affect me that bad now. But when I was working 2 jobs, it is a pain in the ass, I have to admit, it is. So, Thursday night games are always hard because you always come home late. You come home about 12 o'clock. So, I'll try and make this short, sweet. I think it will be a good game. You know, I think Carlton have a good chance. And the reason why I say that is because there's potential chances that Zach Williams and Adam Side will play. And you want to see how they go in their first game for the new teams. So, now it's Collingwood versus the Western Bulldogs, March 19th, 7:50 p.m. at the home of football, the MCG. What a present that's going to be. What a present. That is the biggest game. We versus Adam Shaw. Yep. I said it. You know what? Collingwood versus the Western Bulldogs MCG. If Adam Shaw plays, he'll be playing against us for the first time. He'll be nervous as shit. And same with other players who played against our teams. They get nervous the first time. Because they know your weaknesses and they know your strengths. You know the team's strengths and weaknesses. But to be honest, pressure will build. So, good luck to Adam Shaw. I'm not going to boo him. To be honest with you, no. If I do go, if we do get to go, I'm not going to try and boo him. Maybe if he's kicking that goal, maybe. But it's not his fault in this situation. Okay. Melbourne versus Fremantle at the G on the 20th. On the 20th of March. So that should be a good game. I'm thinking more likely it's going to be a cracker. But I can see how this game is going to be about, because Fremantle want to do well, Melbourne want to do well. These two teams, when it comes to my season predictions video, probably about the same, or maybe Fremantle will be higher. The game's important. It's too big. It's too important for this. So I want to see how these two teams match up really well. Generally, it has been a good game, but Melbourne have failed the first test as well. So it's massive. It's really massive game for everyone involved. Now the Adelaide Crows versus the Cats at the Adelaide Oval, like a twilight fixture. So I think we're going to see a lot of these games being played in big game situations. Adelaide, not expecting them to win. Let's be honest, I'm not expecting Adelaide. They're rebuilding, so is North Melbourne, and I will talk about them as well. But I think, for me, Adelaide are rebuilding, and they've got a team who I think can play. I really do. Like, I'm not going to lie. They're playing kids. They got some good players in the draft, but now now we want to see. We want to see how they can handle a play name for football. They're up to it. Adelaide got back Bryce Gibbs. Don't know why. I think it's a stupid move when you make him retire and he comes back. I just think it's a stupid move, to be honest with you. I really do. Other than that, and when it comes down to it, because you just never know, Adelaide might shine in the pre-season. Who knows? But we'll have to wait and see on that. Now, Essendon versus the Hawks at Marvel Stadium on the 20th of March. 7:25 now. This game will be interesting because I don't have Essendon or Hawthorn making finals. I think it's going to be a tough season. Like, to be honest, Essendon have to rebuild. They've lost a few good players. Fantasia, Danaher, who was really good back in 2017. You just can't trust his body. And, Essendon might be better with him, but he doesn't, for me, dominate. What he can do is, I'm not down his talent or anything like that. I just think that's it for him. I don't know if he can play his best footy again, but we'll have to wait and see on that as well. So that will be very interesting when we do know the changes to that. Now, Brisbane Lions versus the Sydney Swans on the 20th of March at, I think it's 6:45. Brisbane made finals, so it's at their home ground. Brisbane made finals and they made it to a prelim. Sydney, they're a young team. But even though I might think Brisbane will win, I think Sydney might show something. So it should be an interesting game, and we should see on what happens in pre-season. And I will watch the pre-season, and I will watch the women's games, and I will be watching the footy, because I want to see how these teams' goals before I do my tips. And that's what I am as a person. Now, Sunday, the 21st of March at 1:10, North Melbourne versus Port Adelaide, and North, they're rebuilding too. I don't think they're a top 8 team. I think, personally, they have to rebuild, and I think they need to go to the draft. They lost 11 players during the trade period, and that's a lot of players. And some of them, I think they're decent players for them. But Port Adelaide, they want to make up for it. I will go by on what I think will happen during the home away season, but we'll certainly wait and see on that. Giants versus Saints, 3:20 at Giants Stadium. So, I think it's going to be an interesting game because St Kilda made the semi-finals. The Giants didn't make the finals. They lost Jeremy Cameron. This will be a really interesting game. And see how they go. Now, I don't think GWS will be up there because they've lost a few good players. And they really need to address this. Because it's an issue. You can't just keep losing players. And especially when they're good players and they're talented players. And you bring in players from the draft. I don't think that helps them really well either. So I think that GWS has to address this because you can't do that. You can't allow that to happen. The Saints are going to be stronger. They want to improve from last year, and they might be able to. Who knows? I will be doing a season prediction video. Though, unfortunately, I'll still be in Melbourne, so I won't be able to get away to my mate's place this year. I have to admit, I did have doubts this year because it's like COVID stuff, and when not, we would have it. Our restrictions ease. So let's go to the last game now. The West Coast Eagles versus the Gold Coast Suns. Both teams. Big game. Big game. West Coast finished 5th, lost to us in the elimination final. And we play, and Gold Coast, who they did pretty good for themselves, but they need to improve. So it's just a review of the round 1 fixture. This isn't my fake reactions. I had a look. I was so excited when I heard about it. When we'll be playing the Western Bulldogs, gives us a chance to bounce back. Bulldogs are a 7th ladder, 7th position on the ladder. They did okay. There might have been the big winners out of the draft and maybe the trade period by getting Amateur. But I will discuss in the season predictions video why I've got the Bulldogs where they are. So I will get a break. I'll still be doing my Melbourne Stars previews and reviews. I'll be doing women's footy, that one's up. I might just have a week off of recording. So I want to get as many play ratings videos out as possible. But I also do need a break. So I'll try and do them as much as I can. And I'll see how we go for next year, because I need to be refreshed for next year. Certainly gives me the time to get myself mentally and physically right. I'll be going to the gym, no problems. Boxing Day sales are, well, where I go to best. So I might do a video of some playing ratings beforehand. But I do want to try and finish all of them for the end of the year. I hope you guys do like this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's going to be interesting. You'll probably tell it's probably mentally draining or physically draining, because I did the video the other day of the pre-season fixture for Collingwood, and I really rate us highly, and we should be beating teams. So like, comment and subscribe. Car in the pies.